Hey music friends, this is Davi Vasc. I'm a music composer for games, and it seems like there's a new Souls-like game that's all the rage with the kids right now. It's the First Berserker Khazan. So today we're going to listen to and talk about the Bride of Despair 1 and 2. Apparently it's like two phases of the same boss theme. So let's go. Oh. Not at all what I was expecting. Wow, is this a boss battle? Is this like a... Is this like a pling pling plong situation we're having here? Oh, there was like an infusion of intensity there for a second. Oh, again. Man, the female vocals sound so almost like agonizing. Oh, man, this is interesting. I'm excited about this. I've never heard any music from this game. I was expecting something, you know, like Souls, like from soft music. This is not at all like it. It sounds a little bit more modern, like it's less orchestral in the classical music sense. It's more orchestral in a more modern, almost like a pop sense. Even like the mixing, the sound, the mastering of the music sounds a little bit more modern, a bit more pop. The vocals sound kind of pop. I was not expecting this at all. Also, this is a boss theme. It sounds very slow, tender and gentle at some parts. That's why I asked if this is like a pling pling plong situation, right? One of those depressing boss battles that you're fighting this boss, whatever it is, Bride of Despair, I guess, but at the same time you're feeling bad for her. And the rhythm of the song, the harmony. Listen, they keep resting on this chord. The gentle part of the song has such a drag to it. Listen, then it goes back to the drag. It always comes back to the home chord, to the resting chord. I just talked about this in a video I did about Dark Souls 3. This insistence on the home chord, which is something that Dark Souls 3 does a lot. It's a great way to make the song sound kind of morbid. It sounds morbid. It sounds like the song is almost dead. It doesn't move from this. It keeps coming back to this and resting on these notes of the home chord, of the conclusion chord. It makes the song sound dead, just like my light right now. Hold up. But every now and then there's these infusions of intensity. Keeps coming back. What is this? Hold up, let me see this chord. Man, that's very interesting. I was just saying that this sounds morbid, mostly because of the rhythm, but the harmony as well. It's playing a chord sequence that is very characteristic of religious, almost like kind of requiem-like sequence. Requiem, in case you don't know, is a piece of music, is a style of classical music back in the day that they used to play in funeral masses, right? And it's the sad chord and the other sad chord. This other sad chord is very specific because it's not a tense chord. Usually when you go back to the home chord, you want to play a tense chord before it, because you know it's the cycle of building tension, releasing tension, building tension, releasing tension. But in this case, in this kind of religious requiem sequence, they refuse to build tension at all. It's just like a spiritual kind of ethereal sequence of home chord, not tense chord, home chord is what they're doing here. It gives the song, like I said, a pathetic, dragged kind of feeling. And these vocals, man, there's a lot of nuance in the vocals. I wonder if this is... Oh! Whoa, something changed here. Listen to this. Happy chord. Amazing harmony, man. This chord, this happy chord here, changes the song entirely. Now there's a triumphant. Listen to this. That's amazing, man. The song changed here. The harmony, this one chord, changes completely the feeling of the song. Remember, I said that the song sounded apathetic and stale and dead. It seems like the song is transitioning from death to some sort of rebirth or a resurgence of some kind, because it gained a positive connotation here of glory and victory or triumph, or some kind of positive emotion that I don't know because I don't know the lore of this game. Do I hear organ? And by the way, this language sounds like a made-up language to me. I think another burst of intensity is coming. Amazing, man. The bass is so thick. Can you feel the sense of rebirth, of overcoming some sort of adversity? Oh. The song is dead. Okay, wow. Jesus. This whole thing was the first phase? Okay, let's go to second phase then. Okay, this is Pride of Despair 2. That's the same melody from phase 1. See? Interestingly, This is actually more what I was expecting. Oh, the organ. This almost sounds... Oh! Oh! They changed the key. I was about to say... At first, this sounded almost like a version, a one-to-one version of the first phase, but you know, with different instruments, more choir, more orchestra. But actually, no, this is different. This big part is different. There's a lot more terror in this. There's a lot more tension. The first phase sounded like you were getting a glimpse of the intimate thoughts of someone. It felt intimate and individual. This sounds like it's more outward, like there's an expression of emotion that's like being more outwardly expressed with intensity and more negative emotion. But also the harmony here reveals a lot more negative emotion than first phase. First phase was already like, especially the quiet parts were pretty loaded with negative emotion already, but it was also, you know, kind of dead and apathetic. This is more assertive. Let me show you. Pay attention to the tense chord. Right? It's not as apathetic anymore, right? Oh, the percussion. Oh. Man, where is this going? It keeps building up and up and up. Wow. Oh. So the song is going a little bit quieter again, but I want to emphasize something here. Even the voice placement of the singer, the way the singer projects her voice. Listen on first phase. This is first phase. How different it is. The singer here in first phase is implementing a darker tone to the voice, which means that it's a bit more whispery. It makes it sound more intimate. While in the second phase, even on the quiet parts, the voice tone is brighter, more assertive, right? So there's a very clear change in the intention of the singer, right? In the almost like, I want to say, the direction of the music. The music is directed inward in the first phase, and it's outward in the second phase. And of course, as you could see, a lot more tension, a lot more negative emotion. And of course, I have to think that this voice belongs to the bride, right? Really cool melody. Amazing, man. It keeps going up. There's a guitar solo. I'm keeping an eye out to see if this second phase is also going to transition into a glorious part like first phase, right? Or if it's going just to be horror and aggression and anger and negative emotion the whole way through. I felt like they were kind of hinting at a glorious part back there. There were some positive chords, some happy chords back here, but it didn't fully develop into a glorious atmosphere. Like this kind of stuff here, this chord, check this out, it's the same. Remember, the glorious happy chord from first phase that changed completely the atmosphere of the song is this very same chord here. But here, they don't linger on it. They just like kind of give you a little hint of it and then move away from it. So I feel like they're hinting at maybe the possibility of a glorious part later. Check this out. It's the same chord from first phase. But then it's gone. Guitar. The percussions are getting more intense. Okay. I thought it was just going to keep going up, but we're back to quiet. We're back to a lamentation. It's so interesting that how in both phases the song goes like this, right? It goes down in intensity and up. Oh! Oh! That was so high! Jesus! Wow, that was very high even for a girl. But also, a little bit more of the triumphant chord. It seems like second phase is struggling a little bit more to be positive. I feel like the Bride of Despair, whatever that means, I don't know the lore of this game. The Bride of Despair is trying to display some positive emotion here, but it's difficult for her for some reason. That's a little bit more. Right, doesn't it feel like victory? Triumphant? It's coming, but it feels like it's harder. The positive emotion has to break through all this tension, all this horror, all this despair, I guess. Oh. Is it about to end? Oh my god, it's building up. Wow. And it ended without a proper positive part. It's just despair. Hey, if you like the last Berserker Khazan, you probably like Souls games, right? That's how it works. I have over here a playlist with a bunch of videos just like this one on the music of Souls games. There's Dark Souls stuff in there, Bloodborne, and over here I'm gonna put a playlist with all my videos on the music of Elden Ring specifically. So check these out if you're into that, and remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again, I'll see you there.